Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another stream. Today, we are starting the latest Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom. Um, I have played about 2 hours or so of this game prior to this stream, but I'm really fascinated by this. It's more of a classic style Zelda in terms of how things are put together, and I grew up with classic Zelda, and I'm eager to play this one with you guys. So, without further ado, here we go. And so as you can see, I did already play a little bit, but we're going to start this new file here. I love this art style. Oh, I love how you're able to take care of those, Link. Oop, nothing behind me there. I got a sword. Oh, all the health I could possibly need for an intro sequence. A bow. I have bombs. Oh, and a strong jump too. I can't go that way, so I've got to go this way. I get to lock onto these guys, that's pretty cool. I got a trio. Hop on through. Oh, I can shoot 3 at once? I did not have that happen when they played through earlier. We're heading into some kind of like miasma thing. Oh! Hi, Ganon. Zelda's in the crystal there. So, it's you again. Ever the troublesome one. Only this time, your presence serves me. Now I'll end you both. He throws away his cloak to fight. I like the Link to the Past vibe they've got with that. Oh, no. A little too close there. Some tennis matches there. this art style. It works really well for Zelda. I don't know why, I really dislike it. That's not helpful when the baddie's doing something like that. His trident's fading away, that's weird. Oh, well that's not good. Come on, Zelda, break loose. You got the swordsman's cloak. It's the hooded cloak that the swordsman in Green Drop would almost completely cover your face if you wore it. Helpful for secrecy, I suppose. I don't know what this... But, Oh, run. That's actually it's a great sequence kind of thing. You see that Zelda's jump not nearly as strong as Link's, as we're trying to avoid this. I don't know what happens if it catches up to me. I don't want to learn. Creating some tension here. And Zelda just manages to escape. Okay. Ooh, I like this vista. Gives you a sense of the grandness of Hyrule. The Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. And the guards recognize the princess. Oh, and my friend is playing Stardew Valley. And here we are, we're back at the castle.
Ooh.
Princess Zelda, you're safe! What a relief!
Ah.
You're not injured, are you?
Mm.
We were sick with worry. A whole week is a long time to be missing. We thought you'd been stolen away like all the others. The soldiers searched for you every day. Princess, play with me! Play with me! I'm so glad you're back. And how if one of those icky rifts open up here, too?
Yeah.
Princess Zelda, now that we've arrived, please allow me to welcome you back as well. May I suggest you promptly speak with the king? I'm sure he'll be deeply relieved to hear that you've returned safe and sound. I will promptly not do that. So happy to have you back home, Princess Zelda. Princess, don't ever go away again, okay? Princess, play with me! Play with me! We're all so happy to have you back, Princess. Everyone was worried you'd been stolen away.
Ah.
Well, now that you're back, I can scratch that worry off my ever-growing worry list. Although I'll never forgive that evil creature who took you, he's staying on my resentment list.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I heard you were back, my sigh of relief could have knocked down a house. I'm so grateful you're alright. You should go rest up.
Oh.
I'm glad you're safe, except it doesn't feel so safe in general lately, owing to that new rift in town. I've heard there are more monsters outside as well. I wonder when we'll see peace again. May I suggest that you seek audience with the King of Hyrule? I'm sure he'll be overjoyed to hear that you have returned safely. Yeah, but I'm going into houses first. Ah, it's so wonderful to see you safely home again. Lady Impa has been beside herself with worry ever since you were kidnapped. She's usually in the castle around this time. Please go let her know you're back for her sake. And, I love that little touch. You break somebody's pot, which, yes, you shouldn't do. One of those creepy rifts opened up in the middle of town. So dark and scary looking. What if you fall in? What would happen? My goodness, Princess Zelda, you've returned to us. What a relief. We've been searching for you from sunrise to sunset every day. I'm so glad you're back. Let me promptly break your pots and find nothing in them. Princess Zelda, you're back! I'm so relieved. I feel like I might keel right over. There's so many characters that I'm sure I'm not gonna see again once we leave this space, but... Princess Zelda, can you believe this? Our sweet home is, well, just look! We can't get inside. What are we going to do? We get to stay in a room in the castle since our house is unusable at the moment. I'm so excited to see what room we get. I bet it'll be luxurious. Hey, can you at least try not to sound so excited? I mean, look at our place. Oh, get out of here. I know you're excited about it too. Okay, yeah, you got me. I am. Ever since you were kidnapped a week ago, I've been incapable of getting even a wink of sleep. Now that you're back, I'll be sleeping like a baby tonight. Welcome back, Princess. Even the guards. There's nothing to fear if you train regularly. I tell myself that, so I stay motivated. In the bottom of the well. Princess Zelda. Me slag off? Never. I'm just hanging out in my favorite break area. Hey, Princess Zelda. Welcome back. Did you see any rifts on your way back here? It's a real shock to see one crop up here in town. I'm glad nobody got pulled into it. That little effect where you go into a building and there's like just light over you, that's so cool. Welcome home, Princess Zelda. You know, the town has come back to life since you returned all of 10 minutes ago. You're welcome to browse, of course, but have you met with the king yet? Feel free to look around. Hang on, Princess, is that you? Wow, what a princess! You got out of a serious situation like it was nothing. Good to see you too, Kit Kat. That monster who kidnapped you has got some nerve. I've made it my mission to take him down myself. I need to start training immediately in mind and body. I'll start with 2 whole sit-ups. We're all so happy to have you back, Princess. Everyone was worried you'd been stolen away. Whoa, it's Princess Zelda. Long time no see you.
Oh.
So, where have you been? Out doing princess stuff or something?
Oh.
Enough! That is no way to speak to Princess Zelda! I'm so sorry, Princess. You know how kids can be. Sorry for being a kid. Trapped by a no-gooder for a whole week. If anyone could find a way out of that, it's you. I told everyone they didn't need to worry. I'm getting so good at this whole flattery thing. Hey, doggo. So happy you're back. We were starting to think we'd never see you again. We searched for you every single day, Princess Zelda. Oh, Princess Zelda, I was so worried about you. The king awaits you in the throne room. We searched everywhere for you. I'm so glad to see you safe and sound. Nothing else really over here. That's fine. Princess Zelda, please forgive me for not being there for you in your time of need. As your loyal servant, I should have been able to find you. I promise I'll do better in the future. So good to have you back, Princess Zelda. I'm sure the king will be over the moon when he sees your face. Ah, my first rupee. You got a rupee. That's nice. I wonder how many I can have in total. Now the other one gets like, wait, what happened? Ah, sweet child, such a relief to see you safe. Welcome home, princess. I must say, your loyal Impa felt so flustered that I could not save you myself. On top of your kidnapping, rifts have been appearing all over. It's a source of much fear. I am certain your return will be a great comfort to the people during these troubling times. You've always been quite spirited, though I didn't expect you to make it back on your own. I'm so overcome with emotion that I've spoken out of turn. Off you go now, the king awaits you. In the meantime, I'll draw a nice hot bath for you to enjoy when you're ready. Well, but before I do that, time to go sideways. Everyone at the castle was in the worst mood while you were gone, Princess Zelda, but now things are back to normal, and spirits are lifted again. Thank goodness. Princess Zelda, welcome home. I've kept a close eye on your room while you were gone. Miss Zelda keeps cats. Oh, that's cute. Welcome home, Princess Zelda. Are you headed to the throne room? The king is waiting inside. Yeah. It's my duty to guard the throne room. The king is just inside waiting me. Princess, I'm so relieved you're back. Oh, Princess, what an absolute joy to see you safe and well. Despite that joy, I feel ashamed that we were unable to find you. On behalf of Minister Lefty and me, please accept our apologies, Princess. General Wright, Minister Left. I appreciate your sentiments, but let's not dull this joyous moment with our regrets. Zelda, my dear daughter, you did well to return to us. Come closer so I may look upon you. Oh, I am so relieved. You are healthy and whole and well. So tell us, Zelda, what happened to you? A swordsman in green saved you from a fell beast? Quite the tale. But after defeating the monster, the swordsman was taken by a rift. It's him we have to thank for saving your life. So he was pulled into a rift. Another one stolen away. Indeed, I hope he is safe. Stolen away, a tidy phrase for a terrible fate after being taken by a rift. An unsettling phenomenon. Our fair Hyrule has continually been plagued with these rifts and disappearances. As you know, rifts have been appearing for a long time, claiming our young ones. Indeed, so many children have been stolen away, we've remained vigilant. But despite our best efforts, we've never been able to prevent the rifts from appearing. Ultimately, those who've experienced losses have been left to contend with their grief. Now, I've been receiving reports about people disappearing from every corner of Hyrule. And it isn't just children anymore. Adults are disappearing too. What could be causing such an uptick? For now, we should try to also work on finding the swordsman in the green tunic, and with haste. Your Majesty! What is it? What is it, soldier? Urgent news! The rifts! They're causing serious trouble! Oh no. Please, soldier, what are the details? Yeah, of course, Your Majesty. Well, that's not good. Well, that's very not good. Firstly, we received word that someone from southern villages was swallowed up by a rift. Then we also received news of dark monsters attacking people in Hyrule Field. That is troubling news indeed. Thank you for your report, soldier. Tell the rest of your battalion to prepare for departure immediately. Yes, Your Majesty. General, Minister. Sire. Minister left. Continue your investigations into the rift phenomenon. I am expecting you to save any and all who have vanished into the rifts. You can count on me, sire. General Wright, I leave the monsters to you. Prepare your troops and head into battle. On my honor, sire. This crisis must be dealt with. Continue looking into the rifts and locate those who've been lost. Oh no, there's one right from your throne. This is not good. It's sweet of the king to throw Zelda. Oh, I don't like that. This is not good. Gods. Lock her up immediately. Lock up the princess? My daughter created the rift you see behind me. We cannot leave such horrible power unchecked. Disturbing though it may be, General Wright and Minister Left bore witness as well. Well, don't just stand there. Lock her up at once. Yes, Your Majesty. This is, very not good for Zelda. Whatever the thing is with those rifts, they, keep you caught, I guess. Why did we lock up the princess? What could the king be thinking? You haven't heard? Apparently she's the one who created the rift in the throne room. What is no way? So then she might also be responsible for all the other rifts? Yeah, we'll just keep copping up as long as she's around. There's even word the king plans on putting her to death to save the kingdom. Just can't believe the princess would be the cause of these things. And now... oh, that light that guided us to Link's cloak. I know we don't technically know it's Link, but anyone who's played Zelda long enough knows that it's him. You can see me? My name's Try. That blue monster, he got me too. I've been watching you since then. I followed you here, to this castle. Oh yeah, I should ask. What's your name? Zelda, got it. Zelda, your life is in danger if you stay here. The person who put you here is the king, right? He told someone to hurry and prepare for your execution. Once I heard that, I figured I'd better tell you. The king and the other two got pulled into that rift. The three that came out seemed weird. Well, you noticed they seemed weird too. You think they're imposters? What an odd word. Anyways, it's too dangerous for you to stay here. I think if we could save the people who've been taken into rifts, we could reveal the truth. But none of those people will be able to get out on their own. We have to save them together, Zelda. But first, let's save you. Let's get you out of here. You can't get through the bars? That's interesting. Let me help. And behold, Try has given us the Try Rod. It's a mysterious rod the same color as Try. It's warm to the touch. I can create echoes of things in this world. I'm not sure what will be most useful to you, but I'm sure this will come in handy. Go up to something that's shining and then press ZR. You learned the table echo. Good job, that's how you learn things. Anything you've learned can be echoed with Y. Look at that, perfect job. What you created is called an echo. Press ZR when you're near an echo to erase it. If you want to erase all of your echoes, hold ZR. And anyways, that's how I can use them. Puzzle solved. Now we can escape. Let's go. And I'm just gonna not do what I did the first time and continue along. We gotta avoid some guards. We can jump up top here. Now we're gonna learn how to make crates, the wooden box. Zelda, you can see any echoes you've learned by holding down right. From there you can select one with R and release that released right to swap out the selection. I've got you! Yeah, I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes. That's okay. How did you manage to get out? However, you're here on the king's orders, so please stay put and don't cause any trouble. I'll also just push that. La-di-da-di-da. The other day I broke a pot to test a theory, and General Wright came running. Sure he gave you an earful about it. Actually, no, I threw the pot kind of far and he ran to where he heard it break. General Wright is a simple man. And so allow me to learn how to make pots. You learned the Hyrule Castle pot, Echo. Very open. Oh, through that one. Princess, I'm so glad you're safe. You're not hurt, are you? I can't imagine what His Majesty is thinking, claiming that you created that rift. It's preposterous. What? The king, general, and minister are all imposters, and your friend Tri made you a Tri-Rod, was it? I see. Zelda can make use of the rod's power. Where might Tri be now? You're here all on your own. Hello, Lady Impa, can you see me? I'm right here. Clearly not. I think you're the only one who can see me, Zelda. Interesting. The world is truly a mysterious place. Well, come what may, I will always support you, Princess, no matter what mysteries unfold. You'd better not dally. The phony king is speaking of executing you. We need to leave, and quickly. You'll stand out in your current attire, so I brought something for you to change into. What is that blue fabric sticking out from your pocket there? I see, it's the cloak the swordsman's wearing. The size seems workable. It will do a fine job of shrouding you. Quickly now, before we're spotted. Oh, giving her privacy to take. That's so cute. Ooh, and the Sheikah sign on Impa's back there. You got a disguise. It's light and flowy and conceals your identity nicely. It smells like a musty dresser. And I can spin. You should be able to head along now without worry. Princess is missing. Find her. It seems we have company. Leave this to me. Lady Impa, who is that over there? It isn't the princess, is it? If it is, you must stand aside this instant. Stand aside, hmm? No, I don't believe I'll be doing that. Here, Princess, take this with you. You received a log. This log was given to you by Impa. There is a folded map inside. Gives you most of Hyrule. Make your way to the house marked with the dot. Tell them that Impa sent you. They'll surely help you. This way! Ahead you'll find a shortcut that leads out of the castle. Use it to make your escape. Hurry now, Princess. We will see each other later. The decorative shrub echo. I'd say to myself, when am I going to need that? And then I'm going to need that right here. It's a far more puzzle-based approach to Zelda, and I quite like it. The old bed echo. Now, why somebody would leave a bed like this, I don't know. Down into the well. Into the royal family shortcut. And the boulder echo. Oh no. Another rift. Rifts have appeared occasionally for a very long time. Mending them was our job. Except my power alone isn't enough to take care of a large rift like this one. Let's get away from it for now. At least this one's not chasing us. Yet. Another chase scene. You're awake. Good. Let's go. And now I know how to make a rock. That'll be helpful. Where are we? Maybe that map thingy that person gave you can help us figure it out. So, I'm over here, and I'm looking to go towards that. Oh, a monster! He noticed you. Zelda, can you fight monsters? You can throw things at them. And I know that's called a Zol. Did you learn how to echo that monster? Defeating new monsters leaves a shimmer, which allows you to learn about them like you just did. And this is called a sea urchin. Every time I see one, I think I'm playing a Kirby game. Ooh, a blue rupee. You got 5 rupees. Neat. And a piece of heart. Collect 4 and your maximum number of hearts will increase. Standard piece of heart. Let's see what's down here. In the beach cave. The Keys Echo. It's gonna be helpful as some kind of ranged attack. And another piece of heart. It restores the half heart that I lost there. Let's see how this Keys one works. In the Southern Prairie. Oh, you got 50 rupees. That makes you really happy. I know it makes me happy. Tells me I've been treasure hunting decently well. And by exploring this house, I learned the meat echo. Apparently there's not a fruits and vegetables one. Welcome to Southern Village. It's usually nice and quiet here, but now things are terrible. If only Link were here. What happened? A rift appeared north of here, and it grew so fast that one of us got caught inside. What's worse, we can't even run to Hyrule Castle for help. The rift is blocking the way there. If only Link were here. Link is a young fellow from this village. He's better with a sword than anyone. He helps us with lots of problems. Monsters, weeds, you name it. But he's gone off on a journey right when we need him. How curious. Link wears a cloak like yours. Ah, Link, I hope you're alright. Please, you stay safe out there. Canonically, this is where this Zelda learns about Link's name. You learned the pot echo. Given from the Hyrule Castle pots. Still gonna smash him. We're pretty upset around here. One of us villagers has been caught in a rift. We can't escape either. The forest nearby is crawling with monsters. That is a problem. I got a trampoline. What a great gift. You can play with it too. Rift swallowed up one of my neighbors. Must be something we can do, besides pacing. The rift nearby is huge, and it's terrifying, being so close to our village. It could be in Southern Forest too. A strange old man lives there. I hope he's okay. You sell pieces of heart? And I have just enough for that. So that's 3. Thank you for your patronage. Hey, stop that! I'll just jump into the well. And I got 5 jars of floral nectar. This item can be used to recover hearts, but is more effective when mixed into a drink. So we've got a sort of recovery thing a la Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Neat. Oh, this must be Link's house. You got an Electro Apple. This item can be used to, but same thing as the floral nectar. Oh, there are 5 rupees just sitting there. And now I can make echoes of signs. This one happens to say Southern Prairie and Southern Forest. What's this thing? Hey Zelda, have a look at this. This waypoint has been recorded. You can now warp here using the map. Alright, lit up. These are waypoints. We use these a lot. Theirs can appear all over the place, so we use these to travel quickly around the world. Once you interact with one, you can travel to it at any time. I'm sure they'll be helpful. Waypoints can be found in lots of different places. If you spot any, be sure to check them out. And here we are, real close to where I was supposed to go. And I can't move because of the rift. Hey, shout if you can hear me! Oh, who are you? No, it doesn't matter. Can you please help us? Hey, that cloak looks a lot like Link's. Are those cloaks trendy right now or something? What am I doing? This is no time for idle banter. My wife got swallowed up by the rift. Wife! Can you hear me? I'm right here! The fact that he calls her wife is funny and endearing, and I like it. So here we are in Southern Forest. I'm sensing lots of creatures in the area. I think the place marked with a dot is up ahead. And I got some electro apples. Let's see. Ooh, rock salt. Cool. Peace aren't useful against that thing. Let me continue to throw a rock at it. It is called Ignizol. Even Zelda gets caught on fire a little bit by him. Ooh, a fairy bottle. Fairies love these sturdy bottles and will jump right inside. That's pretty cool. Now that I know I can find rock salt, it's going to be pretty tempting to try and use that. Watch out for monsters hiding in the grass. And I learned the rope echo. I don't like playing with fire that much. But it is helpful in these situations. Zelda's become an arsonist. Let's see what's down here. is not the most effective use of my magic powers, but it will eventually work. And now I know how to make the echo of the Caramodillo. And now that I think about it, the Caramodillo probably would have done just as well. Moved a little quicker than fire, and been less destructive. Well, equally destructive, but less likely to give me damage as well. Ooh, floral nectar. Anyways, I have 4 pieces of heart. I have a new container of life, a new heart container. These are actually a surprisingly... I don't think I got the keys before. Yeah, I got the spear moblin now. And now I've got a fairy in this bottle. So in case I ever lose all my hearts, got a way to come back. Southern Prairie, Southern Ruins. Well, I can't seem to go to the prairie. Was this where we were supposed to go? Looks like the rift is blocking the door. Zelda, my role is to mend rifts. I have lots of friends who do the same. We all work together fixing up rifts. Normally my friends fix them quickly, so it's weird that this is still here. And I wonder if something happened to them. Zelda, will you investigate with me? I'm guessing my friends are in the rift. If we find them, we can mend this rift easily. Let's head this way. We need to find an entry point. You got a monster stone. These strange stones form inside the bodies of monsters. And in here, 10 bunches of refreshing grapes. And now, we found another waypoint. I knew it. I can sense my friends in there. But they can't move. It seems like they're trapped. If that's the case, they won't be able to mend the rift at all. I think we'll have to go in there and help them. Then we can deal with this rift properly. We can save them if we work together, Zelda. So, what do you say? I mean, for the game to continue, I don't really have a choice. Alright, we can get in there now. Let's go save my friends. In the stilled southern forest. Ooh, it's kinda creepy and I like that. This is the still world. Everything you see floating around in here was sucked in through a rift. Anything that ends up here will begin to break apart and eventually vanish completely. Me and my friends have the ability to restore things that have ended up in rifts, though. Speaking of, I sense my friends deeper in here. Let's go, Zelda. Oh gosh, there's a person there. When people get pulled into rifts, they kind of petrify and can't move anymore. And if they stay that way, they'll eventually fade away. But that won't happen to you, Zelda. You're special. I have questions about that. Demonstrate Zelda's not just some damsel in distress. But I like the puzzle nature of this. Oh, and my fairy bottle doesn't have any fairies in it. That's not good. A little reckless to try and get 5 rupees that way, but if it works, it works. I'm low on health right now. There's another person there. Yeah, I remember this one from the castle. I can restore her back to normal if we mend this rift. And here we are in the first dungeon. This is where you were trapped not too long ago. We're getting closer to my friends. They're farther in, but we're getting there. Southern Ruins. Well, we got a long way point in here. That's a pretty big rock, huh? You know, when I'm fixing rifts, I have to move a lot of things around. I bet the ability to do that would come in handy for you. If you guide me with the rod, I can move things for you based on your movement. Try facing this boulder, then guide me by pressing X. We're bound together. Okay, now try moving. That demonstrates it was a bottomless pit. More floral nectar. And in here, 5 portions of radiant butter. This butter was fermented in such a way that it shines brightly, but you can't use it right now. Being at full health is helpful. And then the Strangula. I appreciate the puns that this game is going for. And there's my dungeon map. No, I don't have to do anything. And that is a dark nut. No, unlike Link, I also just can't go that way. Let's see what's down this way. Now fire will spread. Good thing this place is made of stone. Whoa. We got another waypoint in here. Alright, Spear Moblin. Hmm? Link? Is that the person who fought the blue monster? This is not good. That's weird. And that's also weird. That was intense. He looked like the guy who helped you before, but this one wanted to hurt you. He was weird, like the imposters back at the castle. It's like he left something behind. And first, let's regain our health. We got the mysterious sword. It's the weapon that the swordsman with the green tunic had, named Link, is engraved on it. I feel powerful energy coming from that sword, even more powerful than the large rifts. Yeah, that sword has a special kind of power. And Zelda raised Link's sword and Suddenly gained some hero's powers, including tunic and hat. You look strong, like that guy who wears green. I can attack with the Y button. I can use a shield. I can jump higher. And I can use a spin attack. I got some energy, a mysterious might growing within me. And then I can press up to return to that form. And I can refill it getting energy there. Okay. As I am, I can't quite do anything right now. Or to come back here with sword energy, maybe. And then we got another waypoint. Heart pin. Or hairpin. Distinctive heart design makes hearts appear a little more often. That's pretty cool. And I absolutely will take a chance at more hearts. Alright, so I think I gotta go through here. And now I have a Dekubaba Echo. It was too late. Okay. Let's see what's this way first. I like that as a puzzle. Oh, and I got 50 rupees for it. Take that every day. So what I really need must be through here. And there's my small key. Excellent. Down we go. Looks like we might have bottomless pits. Oh yeah, Zelda. There's one more thing you can do while using bind. After binding yourself to something with X, try holding R. By holding R, your movements will follow what you're bound to. There we go. There we go. And I do that for 20 rupees. Excellent. Ooh, boss key. No, they call it the big key. Now you can open the big door. Oh, we got a fairy in the bottle. Good. Did want to have another. I did want to have one of those prior to my boss fight. Nobody's here, but I definitely sensed my friends in this spot earlier. Nope, that's a scary looking thing. The seismic talus. My friends, they're in that creature. You gotta get them out of here. Come on, we can do this. And by we, I want to be very clear that I mean that this moblin thing can do it. And, oh, there we go. Yatta. And all of Try's friends. Zelda, these are my friends. We set them free, they're filled with energy and ready to get to work. So now we can finally fix the rift here. Using our Echo ability, we can restore the entire area that was swallowed up by the rift. Watch this. Alright, Try, show us what's going on. Oh, wow. Yeah, this rift completely vanishing. Cute little touch there. My friends shared some of their power with me. I feel like I can do even more now. Try gain to triangle. Press Y to create all sorts of echoes. Oh yeah, they also told me something while we were fixing the rift. They said that big rock monster showed up and captured them. So then they weren't able to fix the rift because they were trapped inside the monster. Makes sense. Oh, and one other thing. There are crystals that show up when we fix rifts. They're neat, so I'll give them to you, Zelda. 5 unusual crystals. I'm all finished up here, so we can head out now if you're ready. I think we can leave from that spot. Well, firstly, I'm gonna get that heart container, because I want an extra heart piece. We can travel between the still world and your world here. Do you want to return to your world now? Yes, please. Okay, let's go. The rift that was here is gone now, which means we can reach the place you were trying to go to earlier. If we keep this up, we'll be able to fix all the rifts, and we'll be able to save your father.
Yeah.
You there, a moment of your time?
Uh,
Ah, I am left Minister of Hyrule. Pardon the intrusion, but could you tell me where we are? Princess Zelda! I'm embarrassed to admit that I didn't recognize you in that cloak. Why were you wearing that? And filling in. So, we failed to save you from that beast, and now you're out here facing much danger.
mm,
I must confess, I am surprised to hear of your abilities, and your friend Tri accompanied you this whole time.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Tri. You can see me? Who could miss you? You're floating right there, aren't you, precious? I thought only Zelda could see me. Oh, so Lady Impa couldn't see you. How odd. Oddities aside, I'm worried about His Majesty and the General. We'll need to make a plan. So much to consider, but for now, let's head to that dot location Lady Impa told you about. I'm getting ahead of myself. Would you mind showing me your map? Recall correctly. Yes, that's the place. That's where Lady Impa's brother lives. Makes sense she'd send you there. I'll lead the way. Follow me. Very kind of the minister to wait. If I decide to go and be distracted by grass. Zelda's got such a cute little running animation, too.
Hi.
Right in here, princess. No, sir, pardon us, but my name is Left. Lady Impa is my colleague, and... Who's that? I'm a very busy man. No time for chatter. Now get. I apologize for the unannounced visit, but please, we'll only be a moment. Oh, nope, I'm about to leave. Come back later.
Uh,
If you could just hear us out. I said no. I've got to go save Link. Down there. That's Link's cloak. So why do you have it? Did you see him? Well? What? Okay. Tell me everything. Tell me about these rifts and everything you know about the swordsman. Hmm. I understand the situation now. Thanks for the explanation, Princess. Whew. We finally got through to him. Alright, this has been bugging me ever since you barged in here. What is that floaty thing? You can see me too? That's strange. Zelda's always been able to, but now both of you can as well? You're telling me we're the only ones who can see you. That's odd. Indeed, such a fascinating and, might I add, adorable creature. Yeah, sure. But back to the matter at hand. What is it that you and I have in common? We both ended up in rifts and lived to tell the tale, but it seems the rifts change people somehow. Oh yeah, guess I should introduce myself. Name's Lubery. I'm Impa's older brother. And the swordsman who saved you is Link. I made his weapon the Sword of Might. So, Blueberry, why did you make him a sword? Princess, remember that big nasty blue fellow who captured you? The sword was for taking him out. See, I spent my time researching Hyrule's history and its rifts. For ages now, rifts have appeared, and sometimes folks have ended up in them. It was unfortunate to be pulled into a rift and vanished without a trace, after which townsfolk would say they'd been stolen away. Anyhow, Link made it his mission to fight the monsters that come crawling out of the rifts. He also tried to prevent folks from going missing. I've been helping as I'm able to, which is why I made him a sword, one that's effective against the rift monsters. The Sword of Might Princess Zelda's wielding is the very one I hope would be of use to Link. So Link was helping out with the rifts as well? Mm-hmm. Plenty of monsters come out of rifts. That blue one was particularly powerful. I've got a hunch that if we take him out, it'll fix up the whole people disappearing business. Princess, you shared that Link managed to take that blue guy out. Yet the rifts keep coming. Clearly, we are missing something. The rift in the forest is gone, but Link's not back. What we need is more information. I may have something useful. When I was taken by the rift in Hyrule Castle, I felt like I was flown somewhere far away. The rift was pulled into Hyrule Castle, but Princess Zelda found me in a rift in the forest. So how did I end up over there? Rifts don't follow the same rules as your world. Things connect differently inside them. My friends had mentioned something about oversized rifts in other areas. We might end up finding the king and other missing people in far-off rifts. So maybe Link is somewhere else then. Hey Zelda, I'm gonna go fly up high to look for some of the other big rifts. Whee! Okay, I'm back now. I think I found some. There's no saying where Zelda's father and the others might be, but it did spot some big rifts we can go explore. The one on the left seems more likely for me to be able to reach right now. I've marked them on your map, Zelda. If we fix the rifts, we may be able to save your father and the others. So let's get to work, Zelda. Princess Zelda, I must insist that you refrain from going to any more rifts. It is far too dangerous. That's up to her to decide, Minister. I mean, she's the only one capable of mending the rifts. During this time of crisis in Hyrule, we all have to play our parts, Princess Zelda included. You make a salient point, Mr. Doobly. Princess, I urge you to go with Tri to the other rifts. You're the only one who can fix them and save all the people gone missing. Minister, you stay here and help me investigate the rifts. We'll play support for Princess. Oh, of course. Investigations are my specialty. Princess, the rifts marked by the Tri are located in the Gerudo Desert and Jabu waters. Please let me know if you require more information. Alright, Princess, I leave it to you to find the King, General Wright, and Link. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. That sword you got there? Pretty sure I can make it even more powerful than it is. I have to do some research on it though, so talk to me later if you're interested.
Hi.
I'll be here helping Mr. Lubery investigate the rifts so we can better support you. Princess, how can I help? Right now, there are large rifts in Jabu waters in the Gerudo Desert. I'm happy. Jebel Waters? Jebel Waters is in the northeast of here. It's home to the Zora, who are remarkable swimmers. The residents are divided into the Sea Zora and the River Zora. On the coast, and soon after entering Jebel Waters, there's a small Hylian fishing village. I'm sure the villagers will have interesting morsels to share with you about the local area.
Yeah.
I'm happy to share. And then the Gerudo Desert? Gerudo Desert is west of us. It's a harsh land with high temperatures and sandstorms. Skilled warriors known as the Gerudo live in a town far into the desert. Oh yes, I almost forgot to mention, they're all women, not a man among them. So they're on patrol near the desert entrance, so you may want to talk to
Yeah.
them there.
Uh,
Please take care of yourself. We're counting on you to find the king, the general, and Link. You want to chat about the sword, huh? As I mentioned before, sword of mine is my craftsmanship. For a while now, I've been researching a type of crystal that's sometimes left behind from rifts. In my research, I discovered that it's highly effective against rift monsters. Ah! And it appears you have some of the blue crystal with you. They're calling it might crystal. It's what I forged the sword of might from, in fact. In my investigations in the rifts, I met Link, who's from Southern Village. I made the sword for him, and the rest is history. Link's made good use of the sword. Meanwhile, I've continued forging things with might crystals. That machine in the corner, I designed it to enhance the sword. Looking at the sword, it seems it's lost some of its power. Once we enhance it, it'll be back to its original state. You should give it a try. All you need to do is bring me some might crystals. What do you want to enhance? I want to enhance the sword, but I don't have enough.
Aye.
I keep thinking about His Majesty, the General, and Link. I hope that by mending the rifts, they'll be returned to us. I'm just gonna go into the basement here. Blueberry's diary here. Crystal I unearthed at a rift site, what I'm now calling a might crystal, has strange power. Monsters that sprang from the rift seem repelled by it. If I can get enough of it, I'm certain it will be powerful against the rift monsters. After many late nights of research, I've developed technology that can refine the crystals. There, I'll be able to create a weapon from the crystals, as well as enhance that. So now I'm pondering what kind of weapon I should make. I'll test some things to begin with. I was nearly attacked by a monster in the forest when a young man named Link rescued me. Folks in Southern Village tell me that Link was among a group of kids who were stolen away. These kids made it back somehow, though. Remarkable. All those kids who were taken by rifts may have lost some. For Link, he lost the ability to speak. Despite all he's been through, he fights to keep others safe. His bravery has moved me deeply. And it hit me. The young man would be the best person to entrust the Sword of Might to. I do believe I can support him in his efforts. Tomorrow I'll visit Southern Village again. Sword of Might I entrusted to Link packs a wallop against those rift monsters as I hoped. But it doesn't seem to be enough for the blue monster who we believe is creating the rifts. It's a fearsome monster indeed. I suspect the sword is not yet powerful enough to defeat him. However, I should be able to further enhance the sword, so I must gather more might crystals. He'll stop by on his way home from his travels. He likes the hood I gave him the other day. While he cannot speak, his feelings come through as clear as day. Decided to make him a new weapon. I must do what I can to continue to help Link. Link stopped by. He's off to defeat that blue monster once and for all. Seemed to be in a huge rush, but I couldn't figure out why. Sword of Might has been forged as best as I'm able. I gave him some other weapons, too. I cannot help but worry. Please stay safe and return to us, Link. And that is the end of the diary entries for right now. And now we got a new waypoint. Wanted Princess Zelda. If sighted, send word to the King of Hyrule. I'm dealing with a wanted princess. And while swimming, I've learned the Octorok Echo. Do that for 10 portions of rock salt. The crow. Well, here's another waypoint. Move out towards the Gerudo Desert there. Or into the Gerudo Desert, for that matter. I'm sure there's a rift we can get into somewhere around here. This desert seems really big. I wonder where we should start looking. Guess for now we could check the area around the area with the biggest rift.
Oh.
Monsters just keep coming. I'm completely worn out.
Uh.
I hear you, but if we keep at it, then that big rift should start shrinking.
Uh.
We can do this. We'll get back to that rift and take back Gerudo's sanctum.
Aye.
The monsters that crawl out of the rifts are tough. I'm exhausted from all the fighting. Well, I've been thinking, I heard the rift in the southern forest is gone now. If the ones in the desert get fixed up soon too, then maybe we can catch a break.
Aye.
Rifts have shown up all across the desert ever since our sanctum got pulled into one. Still in shock about the sanctum. We've got to get rid of the rifts as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Our town is west of here, and you should check it out. But everyone's on edge there due to the rifts. Heard there's a lot of trouble outside the desert too, but we've got our hands full here.
Yep. Yep.
Now, we're at the Sand Piranha Echo. Okay. Sorry, princess. Gerudo pot. I don't know what makes it different from the other ones I've encountered. Hmm. I was just thinking, what if the wind cannon could be an echo? Gerudo. Let's check this one first. Thankfully, these things seem pretty harmless. the tornado. And I got rock potatoes. And two more mite crystals. I'm only three away from being able to upgrade this sword. And that's my Redead Echo. I've never liked Redeads. They've always scared me. I don't care what they look like. I only got 20 more rupees, and I'm gonna just keep running from the Redeads. Huh? My friends are nearby. I can create a rift entrance beneath here. Come on, Zelda. Oh, you can't come with me, can you? So what should we do? You could try talking to her. Maybe she knows a way you can get through the sand. You're not a Gerudo. What do you want? Through the sand? No, you aren't getting past me. Only those authorized by our chief are allowed entry. Now go home. I don't think she's going to move. Ah! What was that? Is someone hurt? I have to stay at my post, otherwise I'd go see what's going on. Is she okay? What happened? The monsters, they're gone?
Ah.
Did you defeat them for me?
Uh,
Seems they posed no threat to you, yet I, a seasoned warrior, couldn't handle them. Thank you. You saved my life. And I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Dona, the captain of the Gerudo Warriors. What's your name?
uh,
Nice to meet you, Zelda. So what brings you out this way?
oh.
I see, I see. You're traveling around fixing rifts, uh-huh. You're fixing rifts? Pardon my shock, but it's just that the rifts have been causing us serious trouble lately. We heard that taking care of the monsters would also take care of the rifts, but it hasn't.
Oh.
The rifts haven't gotten any smaller, and the monsters keep coming, without end it seems. We could rid ourselves of these cursed rifts, then nobody else would end up getting hurt. Hey Zelda, do you think she might know how to get you under the sand? Is everything alright, Zelda?
Oh.
You want to burrow under the sand? So the sanctum is beneath us. Well, I understand now. You think you could get rid of the rift if you could get into the sanctum.
Oh.
Normally, the entrance to the sanctum is where we're standing, but as you've probably noticed, it's flooded with sand now, so nobody can get
Oh.
inside. If you want to get in the sanctum, we'd first have to clear out the entrance. Why is it blocked up?
Oh.
The sanctum was pulled into a large rift, but that tons of monsters began swarming out of the entrance to the sanctum. At that point, we blocked up the entrance, trapping the monsters inside. If we want to get in the sanctum, we have to clear out the entrance.
Oh.
The soldiers guarding the back entrance, if we go through there, we could clear the sand out. Of course, doing that would release the monsters as well. Chief gave orders to keep it blocked for our safety, so I'm not sure how to proceed.
Oh. Ah. Oh.
Understood.
Oh.
It sounds like we need to discuss things with the chief. You saved my life, so I'll do all I can to help you. If you're able to get rid of the rift, that means our warriors won't be injured anymore. Let's meet up at the palace in Gerudo Town. It's just northwest of here. Normally only Gerudo are allowed in the palace, but I'll put in a word for you ahead of time. Alright, Zelda, I'll be waiting for you there. The funny thing to me is, like, I've just been trying to loop around to find something.
Yeah.
That glow? No apologies for my intensity. You reminded me of someone else. You see, I nearly got pulled into a rift a long time ago. The time a swordsman was wearing a very similar cloak rescued me. He took out wave after wave of monsters as they swarmed from the rift. It was quite the sight. It's actually the reason decided to become a soldier. I wanted to be strong like him one day.
Hi.
If you ever get lost in the desert, make sure you check your map. Your map won't do you too much good in the middle of a sandstorm.
Oh.
It's not every day I see another Hylian in Gerudo Desert. If you're wondering about that tent, there's a Gerudo researching something or other in there. Sure, she could use a hand if you feel inclined. It might take your mind off all the rifts. All I can think about is the Lanmola. Where is it?
Yeah.
Oh, a Lanmola is a type of monster that lives here in the desert. If you find yourself caught in a sandstorm while walking the desert, well, Lanmola is the one creating the sandstorms. Pretty sure defeating it would put an end to the sandstorms, although I've heard some people say there's more than one Lanmola. Regardless, I wonder where in the desert such a monster would be. The Tough Mango Plant Lab. Now we've got the soft bed. Oh, I can actually regain health with this? What?
Yeah.
Gerudo soldiers and dancers used to rest here. Now it's Tormura's base for mango
Yeah.
research. Torma trusts that Chief Sira will figure out what to do with the rifts here in the desert, so she's keeping our focus on plant research, knowing it'll benefit everyone's future.
Yeah.
Hello there, Wanderer. Welcome to the Tough Mango Plant Lab. Here at the lab, we research effective cultivation in preparation for potential food
Ah.
crises. My current field of study is focused on tough
Oh.
mangoes. Through much research, I've successfully developed a tough mango seeds that'll grow at a rapid rate. Sharing the results of my work should help countless people in the future. There's just one little problem. This mango plant withers as quickly as it grows, so I'm unable to harvest fast enough. Can't compile data if I can't harvest properly. At this rate, I'll run out of funding for my project. In response, I've begun enlisting folks to help with a little game of Mango Rush. You can easily harvest the mangoes with a bit of force, like from a spin. Participation fee up front, but I've got a gift for you if you harvest a
Oh.
lot of them.
Mm.
Yeah, alright, let's
Ah.
try this.
Ah.
Mangoes can be harvested with a bit of force, but too much and they'll burn up. 40 or more? Let's try. I'm 45 out
Oh.
of 50. Exquisite.
Oh.
You shocked me. I didn't think that anyone would be capable of harvesting that many. Here you are. Please take these tough mangoes with you as thanks. I got 3 of them.
Oh.
You're the first to harvest so superbly. She's good, real good. Maybe she can even handle the extra dangerous
Oh.
seeds. So actually, I have some vibrant seeds that yield even larger harvests. I had them shelved, but I'll make an exception for you if you want to see them next time.
Hi.
Come harvest whenever you like. I'll be here waiting for you.
Huh.
Curious about my fan?
Oh.
Back before I was deep into my research, I was a pretty serious dancer. I won that golden fan there by placing first in a dance competition judged on elegant choreo.
Ah.
I'd be willing to part with it if you help me out with Mango Rush. Um,
Mm.
where Fessler doesn't know. She's the chief's aide, so where are they?
Oh.
I'm just muttering to myself, sorry about that. I'm Tamali, an Oasis guard. Guarding the Oasis is my main priority, but I've been tasked with another mission recently. Take it you're not from around here, are you? In which case, you might be able to help me.
Oh.
In your travels, have you ever seen tiles that can fly through the air? According to my boss's research, ancient Gerudo used them to chase off unwelcome guests. Been scouring the desert in search of these tiles, but so far
Oh.
nothing. You have better luck though. Find one? Could you bring it to me? Business scrub, welcome to my branch of the smoothie shop. Oh, cool. And here's Gerudo Town, which I was looking for. And actually, that's what I was kind of hoping to find Gerudo Town before I saved. Because I think this is going to make a decent stopping point for today. So, thank you to everyone who was a part of this stream, whether live, delayed, for any length of time. Thank you for being a part of this. I had a lot of fun with this. We'll be back next week with more of Echoes of Wisdom. But until then, have a wonderful rest of your night, wonderful rest of your week. Take care. God bless.